Right now, a UW student was attacked downtown and was left in critical condition. We have the latest on the police investigation. Plus, the summer has been a big one for the labor movement. We hear from an expert to figure out why. And we're heading to the Paoli Art in a Park event to find some local crafts and artists. That's all coming up right now at 10. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Jalen Banks. We have forecasts and meteorologist Alex Harrington joins us with the first look.
Yeah, Jalen and friends, we've been carrying through this whole holiday weekend with alert day conditions, and we're going to go right into the holiday itself and beyond with alert day conditions. Let's take a look and break that down here. This is for all of southern Wisconsin. Looking at high temperatures, mid-90s, upper 90s, heat index values approaching 100. Still have that fire risk out there, too. Can't rule that out, as well as we are in the extreme drought conditions. Humidity levels are not terribly high yet, but they will be inching up and up as we go through the Labor Day itself going on into Tuesday. So this carries on through Tuesday. Look at what we did today, 94 degrees, the previous record 92, so we shattered that. That was in 1960. So now today goes down in the history books as the hottest day for September 3rd at 94 degrees. Current temperatures right now, toasty out here. I can attest to that. It's at 80 degrees in Madison. We got 81 in the Dells. 84 though still. Our friends up towards La Crosse, a little cooler down towards Monroe at 73. We will cool on down tonight into the upper 60s, but not right now. We've got upper 70s to lower 80s right here. Probably right, Alex, get to it. What's Labor Day going to be like? It's going to be this. 95 degrees in Middleton and Madison, and then middle to upper 90s across much of southern Wisconsin. A very hot day out there. Lake Wabisa, well, when you get the heat, you get the humidity. Sometimes you can get a little bit of slickness over Lake Wabisa. Thanks, Gary, for sending us this weather photo. And you can always send those to us when it's safe, when it's comfortable outside enough to take a photo on your Labor Day at First Warn at WISC-TV.com. And if you're heading out for Labor Day, well, that stroll, you're going to need that T-shirt. You're going to need that baseball cap. You'll need your sandals or maybe a pair of sneakers. Temperatures very warm start, 70 degrees. Then we'll break down at one point in your Labor Day coming up in Maine weather where you can expect the highest feels like temperature or the heat index values approaching 100.
All right, we'll see you then. And guys, we've been saying all week that the heat is ramping up. And yesterday's Badger game was no exception. The UW Police Department has released some of the numbers on people who needed help during the game. During the game, there were 36 calls made to paramedics and 9 people who had to be taken out in ambulances. There were 50 calls for first aid, which includes most minor injuries like falls. And the heat got the best of at least 250 people who had to be taken to on-site cooling centers and kept under watch for issues related to heat. Madison police are asking the public for help in finding and more information after a female UW student was attacked near West Wilson and Bedford Streets early this morning. The victim was found around 3:15 a.m. with serious injuries and transported to a local hospital where she remains in critical condition. Investigators had not yet been able to speak with the victim because of her injuries.
We certainly believe that at this time it's probably random, but until we can speak with the victim, we won't know that. We want to focus in on her health first, and then if any investigative leads that we can get from the victim, we'll get those.
Police did not share further information about her condition or if they believe a weapon was used in the attack. Madison Police Chief Sean Barnes said today his department is working with UW PD on the investigation and is putting significant resources into solving this case.
Right now, we know that I would consider a violent attack occurred on one of our community members. And our community will not stand for it. We will not stand for it. And we will do everything that we can, like Chief Valenta stated, to ensure that this person is brought to justice.
Police are asking that anyone with information, no matter how small, contact them. They also ask that anyone within a few blocks of the attack with home security systems send them any video they captured between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. Sunday morning. Police encouraged people not to walk alone in the area, especially at night, and to stay aware of their surroundings. They'll also be increasing patrols in the area and encourage anyone who feels unsafe walking in the area to contact them. This year has been a year for unions, and they have taken front stage on a national level with the writers and actors striking against major studios. And here in Wisconsin, we have seen a number of strikes, one including Madison-based True Stage. On this week's For the Record, our Catherine Merck sat down with Michael Childers on the increased participation unions have gotten this year.
I think if we look at the NLRB numbers, the request for representation elections, in other words, groups of workers that are trying to form unions, has definitely gone up in terms of the number of petitions filed. I think there's been a lot more media coverage, frankly, since COVID in terms of the workers having the kind of their interests or needs being, put out in the popular media. But I guess I would say that's always been the case. I mean, in terms of workers will come together whenever they feel like, they're not getting a fair shake at their job.
He also added that there is still a gap between what workers have been able to get back in terms of their wages and where inflation is headed. Tractor and truck fans pulled up to Brooklyn for a Labor Day weekend of fun and fundraising. From September 1st through the 3rd, anyone could enter Legion Park for food, drinks, live music, and of course, tractor and truck pulls. The event supports the Oregon Snow Blazers and Brooklyn Snow Hornets. This year, they also fundraised for a special charity to help support the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. Mike Hockey says the tractor and truck pull weekend is full of can't-miss moments for a good cause.
If you were an individual and you had never been to a tractor pull before, and this is the first time you ever came to a tractor pull, you would think, that's a lot going on at one time. So it's, depending on where you're at, if you're in the stands, it's probably a great show, and that's really my goal all year long.
If you couldn't make it and still want to support the charity and clubs, you can visit the Oregon Snow Blazers website. The Iowa County Fair is back for its 172nd annual event. Many generations of Iowa County families have been participating in the fair, bringing generations together. Grandparents help their grandchildren with their 4-H and FFA projects in a generational cycle. And it can be seen in the people that attend and those who are a part of the fair.
It means so much to me. I have been at the fair for, I'm 21, probably 21 years I've been at this fair. And it is so awesome to see as many fairgoers that are still as excited to come out here and enjoy the food, the entertainment, the community, and all of the animals and the exhibitors. And they're working hard.
The fair is running through tomorrow and featuring 4-H and FFA exhibits from local groups. Many of the animals had to be taken inside this weekend because of the heat, but they still will be judged in their exhibits. Even in the extreme heat, people are taking a walk in the park to support local artists. The Southern Wisconsin Art Guild, or SWAG, celebrated its second year of the Paoli Art in the Park event this afternoon. At Paoli Park, 69 art booths set up to sell and showcase their work. That is more than double the amount of vendors that attended last year's. All the tents were full of unique pieces showcasing pottery, glasswork, wood carving, and so much more. For many vendors, their art starts as a hobby, but then turns into a habit.
So I'm making my little stepping stone, and I was like, what are they doing over there? What are they doing in that back room? And so before I left, I signed up for a bunch of classes, got totally bitten by the glass bug, and in order to continue my addiction, I had to start selling my work.
Man, you've got to love that enthusiasm there. Jill was not the only vendor to rave about the crafty addiction. This was the Madison Potters Guild's first time at the Art in the Park event. They had plenty of pots to talk about.
I find that a lot of people are really interested in learning about all the different things you can do with clay. Yeah. And I have to warn people, it is an illness. It's very addictive, but it's good addictive.
From an inspiration to a full investment, these artists dedicate a lot of their time to create unique pieces.
I have to say I'm always drawn to this piece here because I love, I think, not only is it a beautiful piece, I really appreciate the work that was put into this piece.
Vendors have had a successful day of selling their work, and many will return next year for the 3-year anniversary. The first day of school is a big day for anyone, but for one Wisconsin family, this year is extra special. That's because not one, not two, but 3 family and their generations are coming together on campus this year. Taj Mahal has more.
It's kind of crazy.
3 generations, 1 college campus.
I'm so proud.
For Mia Carter and Samantha Malcheski, the first day of school at Carthage College was a family affair. This year, they'll be sharing the campus with their mom and grandma, who both decided to join the School of Business this year. Mom, Amy Malcheski, has worked at the college for years. She knew she wanted to pursue a degree of her own and got the idea for her mom, Christy Schwann, to join the same program.
I just feel really proud to be watching my daughters grow up and
become more mature and have new experiences, but then also to see my mom accomplish something that she's always wanted to, and then even to accomplish something that I've always wanted to myself. Like, I'm just like, I could probably burst. I'm so proud right now.
Following retirement, Christy says pursuing her master's is something she always wanted to do, and she's thrilled to share that experience with her daughter and granddaughters.
It's just fun to be able to see them here when I'm on campus.
The inspiration to dream big crosses all three of these generations.
My mom raised me, obviously, to face my fears, right? I always say, I think I'm afraid every day of my life, but I just do things anyway, and my mom taught me that.
It's just so amazing to look up to that. Like, that's literally what I want to be when I grow up. I want to be able to do whatever I want.
And while learning lessons herself this semester, Christy hopes to pass along a lesson of her own to her girls.
I want them to know that age is meaningless.
All four ladies say they're excited to share the school year together and maybe have a study date or two.
Hopefully we can see them walk across the stage together. And coming up next at 10, parents are spending a lot of money on diapers, so we're making sure that you're buying the best ones in tonight's Consumer Report. And people at the Burning Man Festival have been stranded because of high levels of rain, and the problems continue to roll in for the festival goers.
When our clean, shiny truck pulls up in front of your house, yes, everyone starts clapping because everyone is happy. And that's why they all start dancing. Woo!
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK. Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Labor Day sale is going on now, featuring unbeatable deals on fall essentials for your home, work, and vehicles, like reliable, long-lasting Cooper tires, value-driven to deliver quality traction and tread life. Right now, buy 3 Cooper tires, get 1 free with installation. Plus, when your car's in the shop, get 10% off in-store purchases with $100 or more spent on tire and auto service. Tires and batteries, trust and care. A Blaine's Farm and Fleet promise since 1955.
You work hard enough. Take a load off this Labor Day with new appliances from Brothers Maine. Celebrate the holiday with unbeatable deals on top brands like GE Appliances, Cafe, Hotpoint, and Haier. Don't miss out. Shop the Labor Day sale at Brothers Maine today.
Save on gas every Monday in September with Mega Meat Mondays at Hy-Vee. And get a 15-cent Hy-Vee Fuel Saver discount for every $25 in meat and seafood you buy. Steaks, chicken, ribs, hamburger, pork chops, bacon, deli meat, cheese, seafood, you name it. That's mega, right? Get a 15-cent Hy-Vee Fuel Saver discount for every $25 in meat and seafood you buy during Mega Meat Mondays, every Monday in September at Hy-Vee.
Steinhaffel's Labor Day sale is bigger than ever with huge savings throughout the store and hundreds of incredible bonus buys. Start with $100 off your purchase of $19.99 or more. Buy this sofa and love seat and get the recliner free. Plus, get this beverage cooler free when you spend $39.99 or more. Make it even easier when you use Steinhaffel's 72-month financing. It's Steinhaffel's Labor Day sale. Shop in-store or online at steinhaffels.com.
Champion Windows is celebrating our 70th anniversary with our best sale of the year. Right now, buy 2 Comfort 365 windows and get 2 free. Don't sweat over high energy bills. Buy 2, get 2 free. Call or schedule your free estimate online at getchampionwindows.com.
When our clean, shiny truck pulls up in front of your house, yes, everyone starts clapping because everyone is happy. And that's why they all start dancing. Woo!
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
From damaging drought to catastrophic flooding and severe storms in every season, the News 3 Now First Warn Weather Team gives you a deeper understanding of Wisconsin's ever-changing weather with special reports that go beyond the barometer. Only on News 3 Now. You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
As parents know, diapers are necessary, but they're expensive. And if you're going to spend that much money, you want to make sure that the diapers you're buying work. Consumer Reports recently tested 10 popular brands to find out which diapers are the most absorbent and which ones will keep your baby feeling dry.
With twins, Alex Flowers knows all too well how expensive diapers can be. It was a relief for us financially when our kids were able to potty train and we didn't have to buy diapers anymore.
But until then, babies and toddlers use diapers, lots and lots of them, and the costs add up with each change. Now, Consumer Reports is out with brand new testing of 10 popular diaper brands, ranging in price from 11 to 51 cents a diaper. The testing mimics what babies do a lot of: pee.
We looked at how fast the diaper absorbs saline, how well it holds it in, helping keep your baby dry.
At the top of the ratings, luxury brand Coterie, which aced both the absorption and dryness tests. The brand boasts that its diapers are made from cleaner ingredients and are free of more than 200 chemicals, claims that Consumer Reports did not independently verify.
Downside is they're the most expensive we tested at 51 cents each.
Seventh Generation, another diaper that claims to be environmentally friendly, also scored near the top of CR's ratings. But they're also pricey at 35 cents a piece, which can add up fast day after day. The good news:
there are more budget-friendly alternatives that scored well too.
Amazon's Mama Bear and Walmart's Parents' Choice are good options for well under 20 cents a diaper. Well-known brands like Huggies, Pampers, Luvs, and Kirkland are all recommended, landing in the middle of CR's ratings. At the bottom, Diaper and the Honest Company diapers. Although they did okay in CR's dryness test, that's not the case for the absorption test.
That means a bigger risk of leaks, something no parent wants.
Especially if it's ×2. This is Marcy Whalen.
Consumer Reports says all 10 diapers passed its safety testing, which screened for heavy metals. And now we get a look at your first warn forecast with Alex.
Yeah, thanks, Jalen and friends. We're tracking alert day conditions for all of southern Wisconsin. We're going to keep that going here for Labor Day Monday and into your Tuesday for high temperatures, middle to upper 90s. Very, very unseasonable for this time of year. Heat index values approaching 100 degrees in some areas and still some degree of fire risk across the area. Good news is we'll be tracking a cold front that will end the heat but could bring some strong storm chances. We'll show all of that here in my main weather. In this forecast, heat wave through Tuesday. Again, Labor Day through Tuesday, heat index values pushing 100. And then that storm chance enters the forecast come Tuesday night. Now, what records could we achieve yet on your Labor Day Monday? We're going for a high temperature of 95, 94 is the old record. Look at this as we go into your Tuesday, starting off very, very warm, very, very muggy. We might be tying a record high low temperature to start your Tuesday, and then we'll be flirting with record high temperatures on your Tuesday. A little bit cooler on your Tuesday because we have a little bit more humidity. And as I've mentioned, when you have a more humid air mass, it takes a little bit more to heat it up. Well, low temperatures tonight, staying warm, upper 60s to near 70 degrees. And then as we go into your Labor Day Monday, just look at this. 95 Middleton, 95 Madison, 92 Brooklyn, 92 to the west and Cross Plains and Roxbury at 94 degrees. Remember, this is Labor Day, not July. Heat index values will be pushing that 100-degree mark. Again, I just want to call out here what we observed August 22nd to the 24th. We were pushing 120, so at least we have that. And it's not that hot in the heat index factor department, but still warm enough where you need to take heed of this, folks. When will be the hottest part of your day, or at least the hottest feeling part of your Labor Day? That's going to be that 1, 2, 3 o'clock time frame, and then the heat index value should start to dip. Again, it could approach 100 degrees. Then enter the cool front. That's going to end the heat wave Tuesday, but it also brings a risk of severe weather. Very low risk of severe weather, and this is the reason why. The front, according to one of our weather models, coming through at midnight. I've broken that down many times, folks. When we have a front that comes through late at night, wee hours of a morning, you lose some of the heat, you lose some of the instability, and then that front could kind of sweep through. Hopefully the thunderstorms hold together, at least not severe thunderstorms, but enough thunderstorm activity that we could get a couple of raindrops, because boy, oh boy, do we need those raindrops. Well, we do have a perfect day tomorrow for some photos, probably indoor photos though, folks, with our forecast being as hot as it's going to be. What are you doing to beat the heat? I'd love to see those weather photos. First warn at WISC-TV.com, and then as we carry on into the 7 to 10 day forecast, look at after that cold front, Jalen and friends, look at the temperatures, 73. Thursday for your high. Now remember, I said the low temperature Tuesday morning is going to be 74. Right. The high temperature on Thursday is going to be cooler than that. So that just goes to show you how quick our temperatures are going to change in the course of a couple of days.
Absolutely, and I'll definitely be looking forward to that, seeing that we've had some pretty hot days over the last week or so.
Yeah, it'll be refreshing and delightful for all.
All right, well, sounds good. Thank you, Alex. Yeah. We've gotten some reports of a strange object floating in the sky this week. One of them was in Holman and another was in Baraboo. Our First Warn weather team is looking into this and discussing it with space and atmospheric experts, and we will have a concrete and scientific answer later this week. A festival turned nightmare in Nevada after torrential rain at Burning Man has tens of thousands stuck in the desert, which has turned into a muddy mess. CBS's Cristian Benavidez reports.
Storms sweeping through Nevada's Black Rock Desert, where crowds gathered for this year's Burning Man festival, have left tens of thousands stranded after desert sand turned to mud. Authorities are investigating the death of at least one person.
It's kind of a state of emergency. Everyone was asked to stay in their camps and ration food and water and not leave the premises.
Husband and wife Michael and Olga Davidson made it out after first attempting to bike through the mud.
Bicycle can't move anymore.
Then having to walk for about 2 miles.
We are walking out.
For us, it was like, we can't drive out from here. We can't fly out from here. But we can walk out from here, and let's just walk.
Eventually, Davidson was able to help someone whose car was stuck. That driver got them to Reno, Nevada, but tens of thousands remain stranded. Among the lucky who got out, celebrity DJ Diplo and comedian Chris Rock, who posted they walked 6 miles through the mud before being rescued by a fan in a pickup truck. But with more rain on the way, there are concerns about a lack of supplies, overflowing porta potties, and roadblocks. The festival turned nightmare could be a long way from being over. Cristian Benavides, CBS News.
Wisconsin volleyball hosted in their 2023 home opener. See how the #1 team in the nation did next in sports with Andrew.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
This week's Hy-Vee hot deals are Hy-Vee Choice Reserve Bacon Wrapped Sirloins, $2.99. Ruffles, Fritos, Cheetos, or simply $2.50 each when you buy 4. And select Coke products, $3.25 each when you buy 4. Only at Hy-Vee.
To everyone who's hungry for something special,
Culver's is the place for us. Hi, what can I make fresh for you today? It's nice being greeted by people who are glad to see you. And I appreciate that they use real ingredients, like fresh beef and Wisconsin cheese. The frozen custard is so fresh and creamy, it tastes like it was made just for us. It's our pleasure. Just spending time with family, that's what mealtime at Culver's is all about.
From Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious!
Set summer in motion with the most electrifying Honda vehicles yet, like the CR-V and the Accord, both with available hybrid powertrains, designed to deliver more thrilling performance and more innovative tech. Make every adventure more electrifying with Honda, the most awarded brand in Car and Driver 10 Best history. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Save on your next project with 11% off everything at Menards. Get superior engine protection with Valvoline heavy-duty conventional diesel motor oil. Its balanced formula helps maximize engine durability. A gallon is $14.99 after rebate. Gorilla Tape provides great results for quick fixes around the house. Made with a double-thick adhesive construction. It grips smooth, rough, and uneven surfaces. Rip it, stick it, done. A 30-yard roll is just $7.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
I'm out of here.
Whoa,
whoa. Scott, you're in no condition to ride.
I'm fine. I can ride with my eyes closed.
Don't do this. Let me give you a ride home.
I've done this 100 times. Besides, I'm not gonna leave my bike.
I've got this one. Ride sober, or your trip could be grim.
Okay, Floor & Decor, show me what you've got. Now this tile says spa day all day, but this tile says classic on glam. And this modern look, it's sleek yet chic. Okay, I've got it. Everything I need to pull this project together, and all at the perfect price.
At Floor & Decor, you can realize any aspirational project at an inspirational price. Because with an unmatched selection of high-quality products, all at everyday low prices, your bathroom upgrade has never been more you. Discover Floor & Decor today.
This week's Hy-Vee hot deals are Roma pizza, just $1.99. Green seedless grapes, just $1.58 a pound. And George's chicken leg quarters, just 49 cents a pound when you buy a 10-pound bag. Only at Hy-Vee.
The #1 volleyball team in the nation, also known as the Wisconsin Badgers, played their first home match of the year today. And if you couldn't guess, UW Fieldhouse was rocking. Badgers hosting Tennessee, and before the game, the team unveiled their 2022 Big Ten Championship banner. They'll go for their 5th straight this year. Second set, Badgers won the first one. MJ Hamill sets the table for Sarah Franklin, who spikes it with authority. I'd get out of the way of that one, too. What a smash from the senior. And then later in the match, Izzy Ashburn puts it right where Temi Thomas-Ilora wants it, and the Northwestern transfer does the rest. Wisconsin laying down the hammer and then trying to secure the set. Gulje Guchtikin floats one for Sarah Franklin, who smacks a scorcher. What a day for Franklin. The Badgers start their season 5-0, including 4 wins over ranked opponents, and the #1 team in the nation gets the win in 5 sets, 3-2 the final. After nearly a year of waiting, we finally got to see the new-look Badgers yesterday. And while Wisconsin dominated Buffalo with their rushing attack en route to a 38-17 win, fans didn't see the Badgers pass as much as they may have thought. Wisconsin's running backs did have 298 yards, not to mention 4 touchdowns on the ground. But in terms of passing, just 1 passing touchdown. This was it. The lone score was a 29-yard laser to senior receiver Chimere Dike, and not only did it show a flash of what's to come for the Badgers, it also was a much-needed score before half.
First half in particular, just, we moved the ball, then we stall a little bit, and, we're trying to figure out, all of who we are and how we do things, to get the ball in some guys' hands and give them a chance to make some plays. And finally, we got the ball into Chim's hand with a little bit of space.
And I knew it was a good chance. It was coming to me. So, whenever, Tanner threw a great ball and O-line protected, and I saw the safety and just try to split him, get in the end zone. I was able to get in. I was pretty excited.
And 7 years ago today was one Wisconsin sports fans will never forget. TJ Watt and the 9th-ranked Badgers played LSU at Lambeau Field. Man, would that be fun to go to. Hope they do that again. And what a day it was for Wisconsin. They won a thriller in front of the Packers fans, 16-14, the final. To the baseball diamond, where the Brewers were looking to finish off a sweep over the Phillies. First inning, and William Contreras puts a crooked number up in a hurry. What an acquisition the former Braves catcher has been for Milwaukee. Crew take an early lead thanks to the solo shot, but things went sideways from there. Tied at 2 in the top of the 7th, and JT Realmuto sends a solo shot sky high to give Philly the lead, a lead that they'd hold on to throughout. Brewers lose it 4-2, but still sit comfortably atop the NL Central. We'll be right back with a final check of your First Warn forecast.
A dramatic turn since then, and he comes.
4-day Super Labor Day sale at Denver Mattress. And right now, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend, plus 6 years no interest and free shipping. But hurry, the 4-day Super Labor Day sale at Denver Mattress ends Monday.
Are you sweating over high energy bills? Windows drafty or broken? Champion is here to help. With our 70th anniversary sale, buy 2 windows, get 2 free.
At Champion, we design new windows specific to your home's needs.
Then they are built in our very own factory,
Installed by a team of professionals and guaranteed for a lifetime by our best-in-class warranty.
Buy 2 windows, get 2 free. Call or go online to book your free estimate at getchampionwindows.com.
Right now with Papa Murphy's, we've got a great deal.
Which means I make more great pizza.
Like our $9.99 XLNY pizza. It's everything you'd expect from a classic New York-style pizza, hot and fresh out of your oven. Order now at papamurphys.com.
Progress means producing renewable fuels for trucks on the road today. We're partnering with farmers to develop these fuels using everything from plant byproducts to cow manure. And then using those fuels to help lower the life cycle carbon intensity of the transportation industry. Driving the world forward today while forging new roads to the future. That's energy in progress.
Did you know that every load of laundry could be worth as much as $300?
Really?
And your clothes just keep getting more damaged the more times you wash them. Downy protects fibers, doing more than detergent alone. See?
This one looks brand new. Saves me money. I'm starting to like Downy.
Downy saves loads.
One night, 4 huge events. The Bulls Bands and Barrels Tour invades the Alliant Energy Center on Saturday, September 16th, featuring bull riding, barrel racing, ultimate bullfighting, with a live performance by Riley Green.
There was this girl
with special guest Sam Barber. Get tickets and information at bullsbandsandbarrels.com and the Alliant Energy Center box office. The Bulls Bands and Barrels Tour, Saturday, September 16th at 7 p.m. at the Alliant Energy Center.
Summer won't last forever, but with a great selection of vehicles during Toyota's national sales event, there is still time to capture new memories. Hey, how are you? With friends and family. Before it all flies by.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance program with roadside assistance. See your local Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com to learn more.
Come in today.
Toyota, let's go places.
It's the 4-day Super Labor Day sale at Denver Mattress. And right now, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend, plus 6 years no interest and free shipping. But hurry, the 4-day Super Labor Day sale at Denver Mattress ends Monday.
Call for action only on News 3 Now.
So, Andrew, we've got football back, we got volleyball back. You're a sportsman. Tell me what you're looking forward to this fall.
You know, this fall I'm looking forward to just about everything, but especially the Packers. That's the one piece of this that we haven't seen in the puzzle so far. So much new this year, some returning, obviously. The volleyball success continues. High school sports, but a new era for Wisconsin football and certainly a new era for Packer football coming up soon this Sunday.
And I know that you're going to have all those highlights for us.
Absolutely, you bet.
And Alex, you being our weather guy, you're going to be able to tell everybody that's out at those sporting events what they can expect.
Yeah, if anybody's doing any outdoor activities tomorrow on your Labor Day, look at this right now. Temperatures peaking. This is the feels like factor right around 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, near 100 degrees.
Well, everybody, it's been a great weekend, and we thank you for joining us, and thank you for making it a great evening.